I am Ashish, and today we are going to set up Liferay 7.2. So before we are going to set up, we need to download. Okay, for the download, from where you need to download. I have seen there whenever you need something from the Liferay resource, it's really hard to get it. Okay, so you need to log in into Liferay, you need to research it, and then there are some hurdles are there. So I'm just going to simplify. So I have one URL with me. So this particular URL talks about all the Liferay resources. So if you see here, it's a legacy as well as a current. Okay, so whatever you want to download, you can download from here itself. So I'll be sharing this particular link in my description as well. Okay, so let's talk about 7.2 DXP. So I have downloaded a 7.2 DXP on my local itself, and here it is. So I have downloaded a portal source as well as the installers. And how the installer is all about to create or have an IDE on local. Okay, and that is actually needed to develop a Liferay component, because if you don't want it, then you can also go with the Eclipse update sites. So that is fully customized. This particular IDE, why I'm talking about, because that is fully customized with Liferay itself. If you see here, so that is a Liferay IDE. So they have done a lot of work on that. So whenever any of the Liferay developer is there, so I'm pretty much recommending that you can go with the Liferay IDE itself, LDS, Liferay Developer Studio. Okay. Okay. Now coming back here, so I have the portal source, I have the IDE, and also I have a servers. That is a server which I have extracted. Okay, so I have downloaded this one. Let me show you. So I have downloaded this one. Once I have downloaded, I just extracted. I extracted here in this particular directory as in server. I have created a one server folder. Inside that, I have extracted complete things. Okay, so once you will extract, you can directly go to the Tomcat bin and server.startup. So startup.bat, and you can start your application itself. So that's the one of the easiest way, where you just need to start your server. That's it. But whenever you are going for a development, okay, that means you also need to deploy a couple of things on that server. So that's where I'm coming from, and here I have installed the IDE with the help of this particular thing. Okay, this particular installer you will get from there itself. Once you have that, so the first thing, you need to create a workspace. Okay, so how you can create it? You can go over there, you can come here and Liferay workspace project. That's it. Once you create the project workspace name like XYZ, I am giving right for now. Okay. So what it says, a Liferay workspace project already exists in Eclipse instance. So first I need to remove it. That playground, that is my convention always. Whenever I have created any of the starting project, I am just giving the playground. So if you see, this is the one workspace project which I have created. Okay, it's just nothing. It's having all the pre-matured skeleton which actually need for the Liferay development. Okay, so coming here, you will see all the things. Okay, so you will see the build bundles. They will come after the you will create a component. You will see the configs. Configs contains the lots of folder, the command, dev, docker, log, local, and the prod and UAT. Okay, apart from that, if I'm talking about the Gradle, so built-in Gradle is already there with the Liferay workspace. You will see the modules. Modules will contain as soon as you are creating your custom component, so that is directly going inside this module folder. And why? Because all the modules, all the custom components like OSG components should be go inside it. So if you wanted to change it there, so you can also change it. That's not any issue. So whenever you are creating any of the themes, that should go inside the themes folder and the walls. Okay, so same I'm talking about the server, but server, as you know, that I have created a one folder inside the workspace itself, and there I am putting everything. Okay, by default there is a bundles coming with the Liferay. Okay, that is a default folder. If you see here, as soon as I have started I have deployed my component, that will go directly inside it. So I just changed the location of that server itself. Okay, and how I did it. So if you see here, let me go to the directory again. Okay, coming on that particular server itself again. Okay, so this is my workspace. Okay, inside the workspace, how you can go for it. So you wanted a default location, default server location to a custom location of the server. Okay, how you can do that? So initially, if you see here, as soon as I am going to do anything and any deployment, so by default this is the folder where my modules will be going to be placed. Okay, but this is not the case now. This is my server. Inside that particular deploy folder should be there, and here everything needs to be placed. So how I did it? I have did it just because of I have changed a one property inside the Gradle properties. Where you will find this Gradle property, you will find here itself. If you see edit, you will see a one location, Liferay workspace home directory. Okay, and that is a bundle by default. So that's where whenever you are going to deploy anything, that should be always go inside the bundles. So that's where that particular bundles folder has been created. But I don't need it. I need some server where I have put my complete server itself. So as soon as I'm going to build or anything I am going to deploy, that should be good inside it directly. So for that, I have created a server, so I don't need these bundles. So what I need to do, I am going here in the Liferay workspace home directory, change bundles to server. That's it. Once you will do it, so whenever you are going to deploy anything, that should be directly go inside the server, and that's it. So you will see modules, and that is my custom component jar. And how it's there, because if you see, let me show you, that is my vendor update. If you see, and just because of that, now anything I am going to be deployed, that is directly going inside the server only, not anywhere else. That is it for today. Thank you so much, team. We'll come back after some time with some new topics. Bye bye.